quick overview of the architecture of Keyboard Wizard. Well, basically, you're always looking at the form, which has the name of the step you're on and other features visible, like the volume, keyboard. If you go into edit mode, then you can look at all sorts of things. Right now I'm looking at sounds, which you could turn off or on. The sounds are the first area that you want to define. Actually, that would be after you set your MIDI devices up. And in this particular computer, I've got the Roland keyboard controlling everything. That's the input. And then you can select the output 1, output up to output 16, telling you where all of your MIDI outputs are going to go. So in your sounds, each sound has a number, a name, the mute and on-off status, whether it's which output it's going out. In this case, it's going out number 5. What channel you're on. Sometimes they have bank select in programs. Transposition. If it's a percussion sound, you check that box so it won't transpose. There's velocity offset and velocity constraint, which you can use to great effect. In this particular case, when I played this particular accordion sound, I didn't want it to go below velocity of 60, so that's how I set that up. There's more details if you right mouse click. It tells you exactly how to do all these things. The velocity offset is there. Then you have volume offset, which pretty much is a positive or negative value. You can filter out certain controllers that you don't want it to pay attention to. There's certain sounds that react excessively to mod wheel, so you might want to just list those there. Then there's batch controllers. This explains how to do that. You could send modulation wheel, for example, or all these different other controls. In this particular case, there's a couple different versions of a sound that I'm using with different mod wheel numbers selected here. You can see you've got mod wheel 127, 94, and none, and they're entered over here. Okay, so once you've created your building blocks, you have your vocabulary of sounds you're going to use, you then put those into zones, which each have a range. First they have, of course, whether they're on or not. Then they have a sound, which you pick from below. That list automatically populates. The range of each sound can be set very quickly here by just simply playing 2 notes on the keyboard. That's pretty handy. Then you've got your transposition, up or down, chromatically, whether or not you're using note mapping, which we'll get into later. Velocity offset, similar to below, which is added to the sounds velocity offset, and volume offset, same as below, and then also controller filters. So every step has one or more zones, and as you go through the show, your zones will show up, such as this. And you will play with the current MIDI volume to each step going out.